I know multiplayer and online games are a lot of fun. Playing with friends, laughing together, and competing online is an amazing experience. But there's something truly special about single player games. It's just you and the game. No distractions, no one shouting in your headset, just a world waiting to be explored. The best single player games don't just entertain you, they make you feel like you're actually living the adventure. That's exactly why some of the biggest and most celebrated games of all time are single player experiences. So today I'm counting down 20 incredible single player games that every gamer should experience at least once. Let's jump right in. This is First Light. This is one of those games that immediately grabs your attention with its stunning visuals and cinematic presentations. Every environment looks beautiful and the game does a great job of making you feel like you are a part of action movie. The combat is fast, satisfying and easy to pick up, while the story keeps you invested from beginning to end. It's a perfect choice if you are looking for a shorter but memorable single player adventure. It may not be as famous as some of other games on this list, but it's definitely worth experience, especially if you enjoy story-driven action games with impressive graphics. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. If you're a fan of cinematic adventures, this game is an absolute must play. You step into the shoes of Chloe Fraser as she remarks on a dangerous quest to uncover a legendary ancient artifact, exploring breathtaking ruins, solving clever puzzles, and surviving intense action sequences along the way. What really makes this game special is how seamlessly it blends exploration, platforming, and explosive combat. Every chapter feels like you are playing through a Hollywood blockbusters with stunning environments and unforgettable set pieces. It may be a shorter than the main Uncharted games, but every moment is packed with excitement, making it one of the best single player adventure game you should not miss. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Let's be honest, I still have one question: how does Lara survive every single plane crash? At this point, crashing a plane feels like a part of her adventure, but joke aside, this is easily one of Lara Croft's best journeys yet. You will explore dense jungles, hidden tombs, and ancient ruins, solve clever puzzles, and take on dangerous enemies using stealth or action. With stunning visuals, satisfying gameplay, and engaging story, Shadow of the Tomb Raider is a must-play for every fan of cinematic single-player adventures.
Watch out! Don't let them capture you again! Are you going to let them kill you? You can't! Oh, listen, don't die now! Use your rage!
Number 17, Senua Saga Hellblade 2. This is not just another action game, it's one of the most impressive single player experiences you will ever play. Every detail, from the incredibly realistic facial animations to breathtaking environments, feel almost lifelike. The combat is brutal and the sound design is phenomenal, and wearing headphones make the experience even more intense. But what truly sets Hellblade 2 apart is an emotional storytelling, taking you deep into Senua's mind as she battles both terrifying enemies and her own inner struggles. If you are looking for a cinematic game that feels like an interactive movie, this one is absolutely worth your time. Number 16, A Plague Tale Requiem. If you are looking for a game with an unforgettable story, this one deserves your attention. You follow Amicia and her younger brother Hujo as they struggle to survive in a brutal world filled with a danger at every turn. The emotional moments hit hard and stealth gameplay keeps you constantly on edge. And the massive swarms of threat create some of the most intense scene you will ever experience in a game. Combined with the beautiful visuals, outstanding voice acting, and a powerful ending, A Plague Tale Requiem is easily one of the best story-driven single-player games you can play.
The disturbance, their squad should call it in. Yeah, better do this by the book. Movement!
Number 15, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Even if you are not a huge Star Wars fans, this game is absolutely worth playing. You step into a role of Cal Kestis, a young Jedi trying to survive while rebuilding the fallen Jedi Order. The lightsaber combats feel incredibly satisfying, and the Force abilities make every fight exciting, and exploring different planets constantly rewards your curiosity. With cinematic storytelling, memorable characters, and epic boss battles, Jedi Fallen Order delivers one of the best single-player action adventures of the last few years.
Spider-Man! This whole lizard hunt ends now! Leave Connors alone!
At number 14, we have Marvel's Spider-Man 2. This is hands down one of the best superhero games ever made. Swinging through the city feels smoother and faster than ever, and switching between Peter Parker and Miles Morales keeps the gameplay fresh from start to finish. The combat is incredibly satisfying, the boss fights are spectacular, and the story delivers plenty of emotional moments along with unforgettable action sequence. If you are ever dreamed feeling like Spider-Man, this game gets as close as it possible can. Coming in at number 13 is Silent Hill F. If you think you've seen everything horror games have to offer, think again. This game takes the legendary Silent Hill series in a bold new direction with a haunting atmosphere, disturbing creatures designs, and psychological horrors that keeps you constantly on edge. Every location hides a new mystery and every encounter feels genuinely terrifying. Combined with beautiful visuals and unsettling story, Silent Hill F is shaping up with one of the most anticipated single player horror experience in years. At number 12, we have Sekiro Shadow Die Twice. Don't let the beautiful world fool you. This game is absolutely ruthless. Every enemy can punish your mistakes and every boss fights feels like a true test of skill. But that's exactly what game Sekiro is so rewarding. Once you master its fast-paced sword combat and perfectly timed parries, every victory feels earned. With incredible level design, unforgettable boss battles, and some of the most satisfying combat in gaming, Sekiro Shadow Twice is a masterpiece every action fan should experience. Coming in at number 11, Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. Imagine a world where massive robot creatures roam the land and humanity has returned to tribal way of life. You play as Aloy, a skilled hunter determined to uncover the truth behind the mysterious world. Hunting giant machines with your bow is incredibly satisfying. Every battle required strategy, and the remastered visuals make the world look more stunning than ever. With a compelling story, beautiful open world exploration, and rewarding combat, Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered is a single player adventure that's easy to get lost in. Breaking into the top 10, we have Days Gone. Don't let the mixed review at launch fool you. This game has become fan favorite over the years. You play as a Deacon Street John, a drifter trying to survive a world overrun by freakers. Riding your motorcycle through the open world feels incredibly impressive. But the real highlight is taking on massive hordes with hundreds of enemies chasing you at once, and its surprisingly emotional story, great character development, and satisfying survival gameplay, and Days Gone is easily one of the most underrated single player games you can play today. At number 9, we have Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. If there's one game that truly feels like a Hollywood blockbuster, it's this one. You once again step into the shoes of Nathan Drake as one final adventure pulls him back into the world of treasure hunting. From breathtaking locations and thrilling chase sequence to clever puzzles and cinematic shootouts, every chapter is packed with unforgettable moments. Add in incredible character chemistry, stunning visuals, and one of the best ending in gaming. And it's easy to see why Uncharted 4 is considered a masterpiece of single player storytelling.
You like the sound of your voice, don't you?
Coming in at number 8, Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition. This is a game that made one of the biggest comeback in gaming history. After years of update, it's finally the experience players were hoping for. Night City is one of the most detailed and impressive open world ever created, packed with unforgettable character, exciting side quests, and endless way to build your character. Add the incredible Phantom Library expansion, fast-paced combat, and stunning visuals, and you get one of the best RPG and single player experience you can play today. At number 7, we have Alan Wake 2. If you're a fan of psychological horror, this game is an absolutely masterpiece. Every moment is filled with suspense, keeping you constantly wondering what's real and what's not. The storytelling is brilliant, the atmosphere is incredibly unsettling, and the visuals are among the best you will find in any modern game. With intense combat, unforgettable characters, and a mind-bending narrative that stayed with you long after the credit rolls, Alan Wake 2 is easily one of the greatest single-player horror experience ever made.
I am Melania, Blade of Mikola.
Coming in at number 6 is Elden Ring. This is not just another open world RPG, it's a game that completely changed the genre. The lands between is packed with hidden secrets, unforgettable boss fights, and endless opportunities for exploration. There is no hand holding here, every discovery feels like earned, making your adventure truly your own. The challenging combat, incredible world design, and unmatched sense of freedom make Elden Ring one of the greatest single player games ever created. Once you step into the world, it's almost impossible to put the controller down.
My bow!
No! You are not ready! Stay back!
Breaking into the top 5, we have God of War. This isn't just one of the greatest PlayStation games ever made, it's one of the greatest single player games of all time. Kratos' journey with his son Atreus delivered the perfect mix of emotional storytelling, brutal combat, and breathtaking world design. Every axe throw feels like incredible satisfying, every boss fight is unforgettable, and the relationship between father and son gives the adventure real emotional weight. If you never experienced God of War, you are missing one of gaming's true masterpiece.
They'll probably hang you, buddy.
At number 4, we have Red Dead Redemption 2. If there's one game that truly feels alive, it's this one. Every town, every stranger, and every random encounter makes a world feel incredibly real. You play as Arthur Morgan, and by the end his journey, chances are you will never forget him. From breathtaking landscape and intense gunfight to one of the most emotional stories ever told in gaming, Red Dead Redemption 2 sets a gold standards for open world single player experiences. It's not just a game, it's unforgettable journey. Coming in at number 3 is The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. Love it or hate it, there's no denying that this is one of the most cinematic games ever made. Every character feels real, every fight is intense, and every decision carries emotional weight. The stealth gameplay is incredibly satisfying, the animations are unbelievably realistic, and the remastered visuals take everything to the next level. Whether you are here for the gripping story or the brutal survival combat, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered delivers an unforgettable single player experience from beginning to end. At number 2, we have Ghost of Yōtei. If you loved Ghost of Tsushima, this is the game you have been waiting for. Set in a breathtaking open world, it delivers stunning landscapes, fast and fluid sword combat, and a brand new story with a fresh protagonist. Every duel feels cinematics, every location is worth exploring, and the world is packed with secrets waiting to be discovered. With its gorgeous visuals, impressive atmosphere, and refined gameplay, Ghost of Yōtei is shaping up to be one of the best single-player adventures of this generation.
You regret it!
And finally, taking the number 1 spot is Black Myth Wukong. This game exceeds everyone's expectations and proves that a brand new franchise can stand alongside the biggest names in gaming. Inspired by the legendary Journey to the West, it delivers breathtaking visuals, incredible satisfying combat, and some of the most spectacular boss battles you will ever experience. Every enemy feels unique, every location is beautifully crafted, and the world is packed with secrets, reward exploration. If there's one single player game you absolutely have to play, Black Myth Wukong deserves the crown. It's true masterpiece and perfect way to end this list. And that's our list of the top 20 best single player games you absolutely need to play. I know some of you probably won't agree with every ranking, and that's completely okay. Gaming is all about personal preference, so I would love to hear your own top 10 or top 20 list in the comments below. Maybe you will even help someone discover their next favorite game. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more gaming content, and turn on the notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.